Alright, here we are with another chamois. I'll find out if round 1 is as sweaty as it was last time. Yeah, I'm hoping I get Group A immediately. That did not happen last time though. It was sweatier in round 1 than it was in round 2. It was wild. But I've got a decent amount of aces ready to go that we can try out before I start panic rebuilding. But at least the panic rebuild should be a little bit easier with my new max limit break fine motion. Hey, I'm glad it only took going to pity once for that, and I get to save my crystal. And then I got Ayabe on my first 10 roll, so saving the rest for whatever the next banner is. Probably just next character if they're good enough, but I figured rolling for Ayabe a little bit was worth it because she's an end closer. There's not that many end closers, so it's nice to have another end closer. Her skills seem pretty decent too. I have to deep dive it in Game Tora, but we will see. Well, I think we'll send like 1 or 2 entries before I start doing runs. We'll see how bad it is. Let's get things going here. I'm really glad last night I was able to get Marathon actually working, so we'll be able to stream that. I have to jump through a lot of hoops to get it to work. Hopefully I'll be able to stream at a higher bitrate because the quality was kind of crap. But it seems like having Firefox open was the biggest issue, so whenever I get around to streaming that again after this chamois over, I'll see if I can improve the quality a bit. I didn't get to log any hours today, but I'm definitely planning on playing it and just recording. I'm gonna edit together like a highlight video or something. So, still working on Taiki Shuttle. I have one that's like okay. I'm gonna show off who we got so far. So, this one's like runnable. It's not perfect, but it's like usable. So we'll try her. We got this digital. She's like okay. Good power, no mile ass. We'll see. I got so the problem with this one is actually, is this not the right one? Oh no, this one is early race. Yeah, we'll see if groundwork can actually proc on this. It's a little rough. I didn't get any good groundwork skills. I got a lot of El Condor passes that we could potentially try out. I'm not sure which one is the best. This one's kind of a late surger build. I'm a little bit worried about the stamina here. We're going to see what kind of stamina we need. Some people are saying 600. I feel like 600 might be overkill, but there's no recovery here, so this might not be enough stamina on that one. Again, may need to rebuild Passa with a little bit more stamina. At least got standard distance going on this one. This one's got groundwork, so I may try this one out just to see. I don't really like the power, but it's less important on Pace Chaser. Also, shooting, it's kind of mid, so we may work on El Condor Passa rebuilds. I do have this Fantasy Passa. It's a little mid. You could probably make a better one. Let me see about this one. I think I like the other... I think I like the other one a little bit better. It's got less skills, but I think that one has higher power. Yeah, higher wit. This one also could be good. It's got a little bit more skills, so. But again, I don't know about shooting. Redshift on a late surger is fine, though. And then I got a lot of Smart Falcons that we could try out. This one got Dirt S, so it kind of makes up for the low power. Winter Runner is kind of nice. No gold skills, though. But a lot of skills. So it might be alright. Let's see, what else we got here? This one's also kind of similar. I got an extra unique on this one, and then we did get taken the lead. So this one might be the best one. Power's a little bit low. We got firm conditions. Oh, what about this last one? Yeah, I think I like this one the best. So we'll see what we want to throw in first. Yeah, Agnes Digital is a lot better than I thought she would be, like, as a character. Her story is probably the funniest one. I was laughing my ass off during that. And I love that the real horse was nicknamed Hentai. That immediately is a huge boost. Yeah, I feel like 600... The thing is, I don't think 600 is mandatory for anything other than Pace Chaser, but it might be necessary for Pace Chaser, because they burn a lot more stamina. Let me go ahead and claim these so I don't forget, because I've done that before. There we go. Alright. So we can try out a shuttle, just to see. Not sure which digital... I think I like this one better. Yeah, I think I like that one better. We'll throw her in. And then we'll do a front runner. So I guess we can start out with maybe this Smart Falcon. Yeah, although the redshift is kind of mid. Do they all have redshift? Yeah, I think they all do. I might need to rebuild her, actually. What about Smaru? We could try out the Smaru to see if groundwork actually procs. I'm curious. Fantasy Passa. Way too much recovery. Jeez, you think you got enough recovery on that, my guy? I mean, they did go really low stamina. What are these stats, dude? Was this built in Ura? I guess they went guts, a little bit of a guts build. Interesting, Haru. It's not terrible. Also went a little bit guts heavy. I'm actually curious what they used to get... This is kind of a weird stat spread. And that's a weird deck. Alright. Looks like she's not doing very well. Sasuga Haru. Christmas Oguri. Yeah, they paid for the 2 golds. That's completely unnecessary. You could have taken the white versions of these and probably had way more skills. The low wit is going to be a problem for them. Is this, no, this is Pace Chaser. I think late Surge Oguri might be a decent take. I don't know about, again, like, so much recovery. Stamina's a little bit low, but, like, I think you went a little overkill, my guy. Yeah, Dirt S, not bad. Pace Chaser again, though. Besides prepared to pass, you could have definitely run this as late surger. I guess it's a little bit low power, so maybe pace is better for that build. Are there two Harus here? Alright, this Haru is better. I didn't realize there were two Harus. Yeah, this one's new. Yeah, these are new, so no record on those. This Haru actually might be okay, but like Haru is never a meta pick. I think that's everybody. Send it. See how it goes. The prediction system in this game is so scuffed. Shuttle kind of got blocked there. I think Shuttle might have taken it, but she ran into Passa for some reason. I think we still had good placement there, overall. Yeah, she ended up in 4th. I thought she took 3rd. There's actually another front runner here. We got Unrestrained. No groundwork though. Speed Star is always good. It's okay. Another digital. End closer digital. End closer digital is something I did want to try. Huge power, a little bit slow. Iron. I think Iron works here. It's the Dobra one that doesn't work. Yeah, it seems like okay. I don't know. I wouldn't want to run 1,000 speed personally. Well, this thing's kind of a menace. Shadow Break, dude. Where is our choice ticket? I need Brian, dude. Hey, this thing is a menace. My money would be on this thing as long as it actually hits its recoveries. It is slightly low wit, but I think that has a very high chance of taking it. How dirtable is Festival Gold City, actually? I could try making one of those. Yeah, that's solid. I didn't think she was very dirtable, though. I think this is one of those builds that you gotta roll dirt on inspiration for. I think that's everybody. Maybe not. This one's Pace Chaser. I think we saw that one. Yeah, okay, I think that's everybody now. Yeah, I'm not sure if she did. She didn't need it in that last one, though, honestly. And she's the only front runner. We got late start. Yeah, she hits groundwork a little late, but she can't hit it. Oh, she's only D in dirt? Alright, I might try that at some point. Goody takes it here. The shuttle was close though. Yeah, that Oguri was a menace. Even taking second that close to it is kind of impressive, honestly. This thing is a crazy build. Unfortunately, digital not really doing anything here. I can try the other one. Honestly, with the way things are looking, I'm thinking it might be 2 fronts and a pace. Or a front and 2 pace. I don't know. I don't know if late is... I was concerned about late on a mile, because late on a mile is like big gamba. I think this might be more of a front pace. So maybe like front and 2 pace would be better. Just have the front kind of yank the pace chasers further up. Speedstar is good. Gale is too much of a gamba for me on this one.
9番マルゼンスキー8番人気です。
Just regular Maru. Yeah, not a threat to my Maru at all.
8番エルコンドルパサー9番人気です。
Redshift on pace, I think, doesn't proc at the right time. I think from what I've looked at, Redshift really only works on late surger. And it's still not very good, because with all the front pace chasers, you're very unlikely to hit it.
7番人気7番オグリキャップ
Another Redshift. And I could try out some of my Redshift builds, but I'm pretty sure Redshift on pace isn't really a good take here.
6番マルゼンスキー
I think the timing is just off.
6番人気です。5番スマートファルコン4番人気です。
No groundwork. Still pretty solid, though. We should be able to get this to proc early. I don't know how good this is inherited. I've never really seen it as an inherit take. But I haven't looked at what it actually gives you when it's inherited.
5番人気4番大気シャトル
Speedstar is always good. They went hard on the straightaway. They took straightaway acceleration, which I would never take. Either go big or go home. Take Gale or nothing. Really low power.
勝ちは十分に狙える3番人気3番アグネスデジ
I
タル
think that's everybody.
1番
Yeah.
1番
I should have a shot here. Smart Falcon could end up taking it though, we'll see.
輝く太陽の下に開かれている東京レース場亮と発表された馬場には砂塵が舞っています。
馬場が乾いていますから力のいるレースになりそうですね。
現在1番人気はここまで無敗三冠馬娘1番エルコンドルパサー3番人気にはここまで無敗天皇賞馬娘アグネスデジタル対抗するのは2大マイル戦覇者2番大気シャトル実力は1番人気にも引けを取りません。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了出走の準備が整いました。さあゲートが開いた
Let's start at Maru again. I don't know why she keeps late starting.
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
2番大気シャトル落ち着かない様子
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが
島原ダートに入ります。9番マルゼンスキーとスマートファルコン
She's gonna mess up the pacing for like everything.
1番エルコンドルパサーペースが速い期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気1番エルコンドルパサー集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。
前に抜け出すのは容易じゃなさそうです。
先頭はスマートファルコン単身で飛ばしていきます。続きました9番マルゼンスキー少し後ろから2番大気シャトルさらに1番エルコンドルパサーオグリキャップ並んできたそれを見るように8番エルコンドルパサー大欅を越え4コーナーへまだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのかまだ1馬身以上の差があるとここから捉えることができるのかこの直線で勝負が決まると気持ちよく逃げているスマートファルコン2番大気シャトル前を狙っていると最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのはスマートファルコン栄光まで400オグリキャップコンネクで抜け出し
Maybe Digital wants to pop off. I don't know if she has enough distance to catch up.
残り200オグリキャップ並んできたオグリキャップここで抜け出したオグリキャップ足色は衰えないお見事
Yeah, she tried. Would have taken it if not for the Oguri. I don't know why Maru late start twice in a row. She's got high wit. Seems like no matter what you do, sometimes you just get those weird late starts.
ご案内します4番人気は6番 大気シャトル5番人気は5番マルゼンスキー。
I'm not really seeing a lot of groundwork builds, which is interesting.
大気シャトル7番人気です。
Yeah, groundwork on a pace chaser. Does this proc though? Early, mid. I don't think this groundwork procs.
3番マルゼンスキー1番人気です。
パドックでも注目を集める素晴らしい仕上がりです
This is a
ね。
very solid build, but again, I don't think Redshift procs at the right time unless you're
実
late.
力は引けを取りません。2番人気は
Look at the stats on this
エル
thing.
コンデルパサ
一番人気こそ譲りましたが、素質は
That's kind of a monster.
相性抜群
But
の
it's
前
front
で
runner.
素晴らし
Front
い
runner
走りを
Pasa.
期
I
待した
could
いですね。
actually, you know what? You know what? I could see it. That actually might not be. I think that actually is kind of good. We'll see. It's been winning. Look at this whale ass. I mean, to be fair, I have these three max limit break, but they also max limit break Rico, so I'd say that makes you kind of a whale.
1番アグネスデジタル6番人気です。8番人気は9番エルコンデルパサー。
Front runner Pasa is kind of an idea, though, honestly. I might want to try that.
3番人気8番
End closer Oguri.
このメンバーの中でも見劣りしない仕上がりです
And I always love end closer Oguri, but I don't think it's a take here. It did win, but it's, you know, typical end closer shenanigans, very swingy.
9番人気は7番マルゼンスキー。
ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが
I mean, I guess her wit is a tiny bit low, but not low enough that she should be getting late starts so many times.
輝く太陽の下に開かれている東京レース場。亮と発表された馬場には砂塵が待っています。
馬場が乾いていますから力のいるレースになりそうですね。
1番人気はもちろんこの子。ここまで無敗、秋の三冠馬娘。3番マルゼンスキー。続く2番人気はグランプリ馬娘。2番エルコンドルパサー。注目の2大マイル戦覇者。6番大気シャトル。6枠6番での出走。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
3番マルゼンスキーと2番エルコンドルパサー。この2人が競り合っているぞ。芝からダートに入ります。3番マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。3番マルゼンスキー先頭に立つのか。続きました7番マルゼンスキー。早くも激しい競り合い。それを見るように2番エルコンドルパサー。5番マルゼンスキー。4番手2馬身離れて9番エルコンドルパサー。それを見るように6番大気シャトル。そのうち並んで4番大気シャトル。1馬身離れてオグリキャップ。1馬身差アグネスデジタル。7番マルゼンスキー先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
Even without proccing groundwork, Smaru just forced her way to the front.
7番マルゼンスキー、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
大津駅を越え4コーナーへ。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。
Are you ready? ここから本当の真剣勝負です。
さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。6番大気シャトル。前を狙っているぞ。最終コーナーを曲がって先陣を切って
Shuttle zoom in. Alright, well, it looks like we beat the whale.
6番大気シャトル。突っ込んでくる。抜け出したのは7番マルゼンスキー。だが後続も追いすがる。
End closer Oguri is zooming. Jeez, look at her go.
大気シャトル。6番大気シャトル。
Oh, that was close.
6番
Shuttle takes it.
今ゴールイン。勝ったのは6番大気シャトル。ライバルに
Unfortunately, we can't get into Group A on this entry, but it's always nice when you beat a whale. I mean, I'm approaching whale status at this point, let's be honest.
みんな楽しいレースをしましょう。
Now that I got max limit break fine motion. And between Fukukitaru and fine motion, I think I spent $1,000, so I think I'm a whale now.
勝ちは十分に狙える3番人気、3番大気シャトル、4番人気、2番
You think you took enough gold skills? Jeez, how do they even afford this? That's actually kind of wild.
ダートでパワフルな走りが期待できますね。
They take like two PAL cards? I mean, technically, but no. Yeah, it's impressive they were able to afford that many gold skills.
1番オグリキャップ、2番人気です。
Dirt B? You couldn't get Dirt A on your Oguri?
この
What?
鋭い差し足が炸裂するか期待しましょう。
You even used digital as a... So you didn't have a digital with dirt sparks on it? Like, at all? Okay. And late surge or Oguri, I think, is probably the take. It's a solid build other than the Dirt B.
8番人気、9番マルゼンスキー、9番人気、8番春うらら。
What are you even doing here, Haru?
仕上がりですね。
Unless they're trying to enable some sort of pacing thing.
7番アグネスデジタル、1番人気です。
まずまず
Shadow
の仕上がりで
Break.
す
I
ね
need Brian. I need Brian so bad.
作で勝利をつかんでほしいですね。
I really want access to that skill without borrows.
7番人気、6番
Another Dirt B.
まずまずの仕上がりですね。
Yeah, well, that's not even threatening. Also, angling on a pace. What are you
6
doing?
番人気は5番アグネスデジタル、5番人気は4番オグリキャップ。
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したい
feel
で
like-
すね。相性
I feel like
抜群の
this
マイ
guy
ルで
should be in
素晴らしい
open,
走りを期
not
待したいで
graded.
すね。
次へとつなぐ大事な一戦、ウマ娘たちが全身全霊をかけて臨みます。現在1番人気は2大マイル戦覇者、7番アグネスデジタル。続く2番人気はここまで無敗、2冠ウマ娘、1番オグリキャップ。2大マイル戦覇者、3番大気シャトル、3番人気です。実力は間違いなく上位です。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各ウマ娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各ウマ娘
Well, at least this time it wasn't
誰
Maru.
が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
マルゼンスキーと1番オグリキャップ、この2人が競り合っているぞ。芝からダートに入ります。マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。先頭はマルゼンスキー、単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は4番オグリキャップ、エルコンドルパサー並んできた。7番アグネスデジタル、ここにいた。すぐに続いて3番大気シャトル、2馬身離れて5番アグネスデジタル、さらには春うらら、2番大気シャトル続いている。内の方から1番オグリキャップ。マルゼンスキー先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
マルゼンスキー。
ありがとうイルカちゃん。
I think Digital might have paced down there. I think she's suffering from success.
チョベリグ
各馬娘一打となってスタンド状態の大混戦。
前に抜け出すのは容易じゃなさそうです。
大欅を越え4コーナーへ。勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。
Are you ready? ここから本当の真剣勝負です。
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。7番アグネスデジタル、まだ抑えたままだ。最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのはマルゼンスキー。
I think we drop Digital, maybe throw in Passa or something. I don't know.
上がってくる1番オグリキャップ、抜け出したのはマルゼンスキー。だが後続
Oh, Goody zoom in. She might take it. It's gonna be close.
並んできた。ここで先頭に立った。
Barely. I think she took it by a nose.
オグリキャップと3番大気シャトル。
Yeah, I'm thinking front and 2 pace is the way to go here.
おうもう少しで
And we could redo digital as a pace also.
トレーナーさん、お疲れ様でした。
We'll swap out digital for somebody else here.
出走登録、はい、アグネスデジタルです。
So maybe one of the Passas.
エルコンドルパサー、よろしくお願いします。
This one. I tried going for like a thing where like I'm hitting one of these. Depending on where she's positioned, I'll hit one of them. Inherited shooting is kind of mid, but we do have Speed Star. I think still a little bit of a mid build, honestly. What about this parent one? Should get Dirt S. There were a few that I marked as parent that are actually good aces as well. I just got good sparks on them. This one, there's no uniques. I think this one was just a parent run at the end of it. Let me look at my other shuttles, actually.
大気シャトルです。
This one was bad. I think this one was bad too, actually. Actually, it's not awful. I think the power is a little bit low. It does have groundwork, though. I think this one's still better, honestly.
アクエリアス、はい、アグネスデジタルです。
We could try the late surger Passa. Still potentially could hit shooting. I don't know how beneficial it would be. But like otherwise, I think it's alright that Studious is literally just to proc tail. But on your left, no stopping me. I think it's got some potential. I don't really like it that much. This one I wasn't sure about. I just had it available, and so I was like, oh, maybe we'll see what it can do for positioning. I'm kind of curious to try this one out. Here's another ground orc one. Really low power though. I don't like the low power, and then I'm concerned about the low stamina. I think I want to try out the late surger one, honestly, just to see.
設定すると次のエントリーまでエルコンドルパサー。
Don't like the power on it,
お願いします。
but I think everything else is like okay-ish. Stamina and guts are a little bit concerning, but I don't think they're too bad for a late surger.
アクエリアス杯、大きな大会です。誰を出走登録しますか？
I don't know, I'm curious. We haven't really seen late surger Passas. She might actually be kind of cracked.
出走です。
We still don't have any luck getting into Group A. I'm going to rebuild, well, not even a rebuild. I haven't done that many runs with shuttle. We're going to build a better shuttle, and then I'm going to figure out a better build for Passa.
4番人気2番大気シャトル8番人気は9番スマートファルコン
Maybe even borrow a Brian or something,
健闘を期待したいですね。
because I really want Shadow Break. You took this many greens? Also, we're not on Hoi. Also, we're not wet. But, like, I don't see the point in taking a lot of that if you don't have groundwork. Also, this build is... yikes.
3
このメンバーの中でも見劣りしない仕上がりですね。
This is much better.
逃げを打ってこの子のペースに持ち込めれば強いですよ。
Although I think I'm not sure about Highlander. I don't remember if this gives velocity or acceleration. If it gives velocity, it doesn't really do much for you. It might offset the slowdown, but I think the uphill on this course is so late that like any velocity increase doesn't really do much for you. But it's possible that it does offset the slowdown from it.
実力は引けを取りません。2番人気は7番マルゼンスキー。
1番人気こそ譲りましたが素質は負けてい
Yeah,
ま
these
せん
are
よ。
definitely solid front
相性抜群
runners.
のマイルで素晴らしい走りを期待したいですね。
5番人気は
Dirt
6番
B.
大気シャトル。
ライバルたちは
And otherwise, it's not too bad. Again, Gale is kind of
相性抜群のマイルで素晴らしい
Stats are
走りを期
not
待したいですね。
good. And then Dirt B.
5番エルポンドルパサー。6番人気です。4番アグネスデジタル。
Daring
1番人気です
Strike.
パドックでも注目を
Is
集め
this
る
the Ayabe
素晴らしい仕上がり
one?
ですね。後方から
No,
の
this is a different one. I'm not sure what Daring Strike is. I don't recognize this one. Oh, is this from the card? Is this from the Ayabe card? Yeah, it's the one from the Ayabe card. Okay, okay, I see what you're going for here. I can't criticize. I have all of these max limit break as well. Biko I didn't go for on purpose. That just kind of worked out, and then I spent a crystal on it. I just somehow pulled a ton of Bikos when I was rolling for other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I see what they're going for here with the end closer, but again, end closers are going to struggle on a course this short.
春のララ7番人気
Another
です。
Haru.
ちょっと厳しいメンバ
I
ー
mean,
ですが
they're trying.
健闘を期待したい
I
で
think
す
this
ね。
is groundwork that doesn't proc. Late raise, yeah, this groundwork doesn't proc.
4番人気2番大気シャトル。9番スマートファルコン。8番人気です。
ちょっと厳しいメンバ
Well,
ー
we'll
で
see.
すが健闘を期待したいですね。
This guy's front runners are really strong.
8番スマートファルコン。
このメンバー
There's not too much other competition.
「輝く太陽の下に開かれている東京レース場」亮と発表された馬場には砂塵が待っています。
馬場が乾いていますから力のいるレースになりそうですね。
1番人気はもちろんこの子。ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者アグネス
So right now what I'm thinking is for rebuilds for at least round 2. Better shuttle, better passa, and then we do a lot of work getting a good smart
火
Falcon.
花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了。
I think it's more worth putting more effort into Falcon than it is Smaru.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いは7番マルゼンスキー、8番スマートファルコン、1番マルゼンスキー。芝からダートに入ります。苦しい戦いを強いられているアグネスデジタル。
Although it is easier to get groundwork on Smaru, so it's hard to say. I just got really unlucky my best run. I got like no good groundwork skills.
作りそうですね。
8番スマートファルコン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのは8番スマートファルコン。このままリードすることができるか。続きました7番マルゼンスキー。あとは1番マルゼンスキー。2馬身3馬身開いて9番スマートファルコン。
ありがとうイルカちゃんチョベリグー
5番手には2番大気シャトル。大欅を越え4コーナーへ7番マルゼンスキー。ここで抜け出した。先頭は見合ったままこのまま直線での争いになるのか。アグネスデジタルまだ抑えたままだ。2番大気シャトル。
Are you ready? ここから本当の真剣勝負で
最後のコーナー先陣を切ったのは8番スマートファルコン。栄光まで402番大気シャトル。突っ込んでくる突っ込んでくる。
Yeah, I don't think Shuttle can close that distance, unfortunately. Also, the digital zoom and the digital might be able to do it.
変わらないアグネスデジタル。並んできたアグネスデ
Yeah. Shuttle still would have lost to Smart Falcon there.
ライバルに
ネクストタイムは負けません。
Maybe I should have swapped Smarto out for one of my Smart Falcons just to see how they do.
かっ飛ばすわよ。
Like, honestly, considering she has, like, really bad groundwork proc, she hasn't been doing too bad. So I'm kind of torn about rebuilding Smarto or just going all in on Smart Falcon. I mean, in terms of lore accuracy, I'd prefer Smart Falcon. It's like, if I'm not going to use her on the dirt chamois, like, what's the point? These are all dirt bees. Should I even look at dirt bees, like, honestly? Well, this thing is nuts. Hang on, what the hell? Oh my god, look at this fat whale. Look at this massive whale. Are you kidding me? That's insane. The nature card is like the biggest whale thing ever. Not only that, they get the friggin' El Condor Pasa card, max limit break. Bro, how much money did you say? This is a double S rank. Oh my god. That's obnoxious. Bro, go away. Quit the game. You've got problems. You've clearly got issues. You need therapy. I think you should just like not play video games for a while. You should go outside. The hell is this? They've got this and then this. They're doing some weird pace strat here. I don't know what's up with that. And then they somehow dirted Valentine's Bourbon. Dirt S? What is this team? This guy, like, completely no-lifes this game. That's... You got a problem, my guy. I really hope they're a streamer. Like, if you're not a full-time Uma Musume streamer, you got problems. Yeah, for real. I wouldn't be surprised. He might be one of these, like, he might be one of these Elon Musk types, literally just, like, paying Pakistanis to play the game for him. Imagine hiring, like, Pakistanis to play Uma Musume for you. And we hit the groundwork. Yeah, I think this is somehow this maybe keeps the pace chasers way far behind the Bourbon. If Smarto can get in front, we might be able to take it though. I doubt it with the power going on in that Bourbon though. It's gonna be rough getting in front. guy's whale-ass shuttle. We'll just zoom in. Passa actually didn't place that badly. I'm surprised. She might have some potential. It's just like, are you serious with this, my guy? Are you serious? And then imagine, like, I'm pretty sure this didn't even have a dirt spark on it. How many runs did this take you to get dirt S on Valentine Bourbon? How hard did you have to no-life the game after spending this much money? Well, you know what we do for these kinds of people.
Congratulations! 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 Quack, quack. Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
So skilled. Look at you go.
Victory! 目指します。
1番人気、2番大気シャトル、5番人気、9番オグリ
It should be an open, my guy. Just make this a B plus and go open. What is this even doing here? I'm not even gonna look at these.
6番人気、
Did we just get a free W here?
実力は引けを取りません。2番人気は
This is looking like a very free W.
一番人気こそ譲りましたが、素質は負けていませんよ。
Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at these. We're just gonna send it. This is so free.
輝く太陽の下に開かれている東京レース場。亮と発表された馬場には砂陣が待っています。
馬場が乾いていますから力のいるレースになりそうですね。
人気と実力を兼ね備えたここまで無敗2大ダート戦覇者スマートファルコン、今日は3番人気です。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子、2大マイル戦覇者4番オグリキャップ。威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘、2大マイル戦覇者大気シャトル、1番人気です。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整え
Now,
ま
can we
した。
not get a late start on the free win? Thank you.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
芝からダートに入ります。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気大気シャトル、マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー。このままリードすることができるか。2番
Look at the amount of late surgers.
スマートファルコン、3番手に大気シャトル、4番手には
Shuttle's the only pace chaser. That's so wild.
オグリキャップ、少し後ろから4番オグリキャップ、外を通りましてエルコンドルパサー、そしてその内から行ったのは春うらら。その後ろナイスネイチャー、マルゼンスキー先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
マルゼンスキー、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
先頭は依然。
ありがとうイルカちゃん。チョベリグ
続きました大気シャトル、大欅を越え4コーナーへ。勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ1馬身以上の差があると、ここから捉えることができるのか。さあ外から先頭を飾るのは大気シャトル、大気シャトル前を狙っていると。最後のコーナー、最初に立ち上がったのはマルゼンスキー、4番オグリキャップ。
Oh my god, the Oguri, really?
残り400、飛び込んできた大気シャトル、4番オグリ。
I mean, to be fair, it did have mile S, so it might be counteracting the end B.
100を通過、4番オグリキャップ。
End closer Oguri popped off, jeez. Well, I can respect the end closer Oguri. That should have been free, though. I think the stats weren't too bad. It's just the end B. I guess it wasn't enough of an issue. Yeah, Mile S probably counteracted. It's got like a max power. Probably hit iron too. It's got spurt, yeah. And that thing took off. The way that it was taking off like a rocket ship, I'm thinking it must have just hit these, like it just comboed into it really perfectly. What's the win rating like for that thing actually? Oh, it's been absolutely dominating. Holy crap. This thing's just destroying. Alright, we might have to consider Encloser Oguri, because I can definitely make an Encloser Oguri like this. Easily. I may have to copy this one. This thing's OP. And I can get End A on mine. I'm pretty sure I have a parent with the sparks to do that. I did stack Encloser sparks. Another Valentine Bourbon. Is this not as bad of dirt aptitude as I thought? I thought I was pretty sure I checked, and it's like really hard to get dirt A. This is like the second one now. If it's easier than I thought, I may try to build one of those. Regular Gold City. Another End B? With the grass unique? Oh, it's not killing it the way that other one was. This thing should be doing pretty well. I don't know, surprisingly kind of swingy. And I know this one also requires like a lot of no-lifing to get online. I doubt this is a whale, but he's definitely no-lifing. Yeah, not really. But I know for sure you have to no-life the crap out of the game to get that online. So I think we may have two absolute no-lifers here. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Is there anybody else that we need to look at here? No, I think that's it. I usually save my no-lifing for last-minute rebuilds. So I'll probably be no-lifing up until finals from now, but I'm not gonna sit and no-life before I even get to like try out my aces. I want to see what I'm up against before I dedicate that much time to this game.
1番人気はもちろんこの子二冠馬娘1番マルゼンスキー2番人気を紹介しましょう。ここまで無敗2大ダート戦覇者オグリキャップ注目の2大マイル戦覇者4番待機シャトル4枠4番での出走。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあゲートが開いた。
Another late start, man. Why does she keep doing that? I don't think it really matters that much, though, with this runaway here.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2 番手は1番マルゼンスキー、その後からミホノブルボン、そして2番マルゼンスキー、この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています。さあ花に立ったのはサイレンススズカ、このままリードすることができるか。続いて1番マルゼンスキー、1馬審査ミホノブルボン、3馬審査2番マルゼンスキー、そして4番待機シャトル、その後ろ6番待機シャトル、大欅を越え4コーナーへ1番マルゼンスキー、ここで抜け出した。この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。さあ内から先頭を伺うのは
Are you ready? ここから本当の真剣勝負です。
気持ちよく逃げている1番マルゼンスキー、最終コーナーを曲がって最初に立ち上がったのは1番マルゼンスキー、栄光まで400に行きました。4番待機シャトル、飛び込んできた4番待機シャトル、一気に上がってくる4番待機シャトル、2番
Looks like Shuttle wants it.
待機シャトル、6番待機シャトル、200を通過4番待機シャトル、抜け出した先頭4番待機シャトル、しかしその差はわずか。お見事。
Yeah, solid.
次のレースも飾らなあけまん。
And the shuttle actually seems okay. We just need to rebuild our other two.
友情団結勝利です。
I'm sure I could build a better shuttle, but like this one's, it's okay.
1番人気3番待機シャトル、6番人気は2番オグリキャップ。
いい感じに気合が乗っていますね。
Probably should.
相性
I should be using
抜群の
my
マイルで素晴らしい走りを期待した
my
いです
9-star power Ryan.
8番人気は1番マルゼンスキー、9番エルコンドルパサー、3番人気です。4番人気は8番エルコンドルパサ
ライバルたちは強力ですが放送を期待したいですね。
ー、9番人気は7番エルコンドルパサ
I
ー。
don't hate the idea of Encloser or Goody.
実力は引けを取りません。2番人気は6番オグリキャップ。
1番人気こそ譲りましたが素質は負けていませんよ。この子の鋭い差し足が炸裂するか期待しましょう。
Solid.
7番人気は5番マルゼンスキー、
ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが健闘を期待したいですね。
4番スマートファルコン、5番人気です。
ライバルたちは強
Yeah,
力
probably
です
too
が
low
放
power.
送を期待したいですね。相性抜群のマイルで素晴らしい走りを期待したいですね。
1番人気
I might have a chance here. Unfortunately, we're already at the point where we can't get into Group A again. Encloser or Goody was insane with its win rate. I'm very tempted to try to copy that. I'm gonna check my parents and see if I can get that online.
9番エルコンドルパサー、この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子グランプリウマ娘、6番オグリキャップ。さあ今日の主役はこのウマ娘を置いて他にいない。2大マイル線覇者待機シャトル1
I
番
could
人
do a
気
very
です。
similar build with a late surger.
気合い入れてほしいですね。
各ウマ娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあゲートが開いた。
What is up with all of the late starts on Smarter?
みんな集中して
What
ま
is
した
she
ね。
doing?
好レースが期待できそうです。
島からダートに入ります。スマートファルコンと7番エルコンドルパサー、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気待機シャトル、スマートファルコン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのはスマートファルコン、このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは1番マルゼンスキー、そして7番エルコンドルパサー、4番手に5番マルゼンスキー、待機シャトル5番手、あとは8番エルコンドルパサー、1馬身離れて6番オグリキャップ、そして2番オグリキャップ、2馬身3馬身開いて9番エルコンドルパサー。
ありがとうイルカちゃん。チョベリグ
意気揚々と先頭を行きます。スマートファルコン、どうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
大欅を越え4コーナーへ。
ー。Are you ready? ここから本当の真剣勝負です。
Goodies are kind of killing it here. We're gonna have to build an Oguri.
100を通過6番オグリキャップ足色は衰えない6番オグリキャップリードは2打し1着は6番オグリキャップ他の馬娘たちをねじ伏せレースを
おお、もう少しでしたね。
This one was late surger, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I could get an even better version of this for sure. I'm not sure about end closer. Just because I think my end closer stacks are not... I don't think I can get dirt and end. I can make a really solid end closer, but I don't think I would be able to get the dirt. But I do have a 9-star power Ryan. The problem is getting Mile S. I'm not sure if I have the ability to do that.
トレーナー君、
It's definitely... This game's getting sweatier overall. So I kind of anticipated that, it would be a little bit rough.
お父様から送られたネックレスがモチ
So
ー
we
フ
got a shuttle run loaded. And then I'm gonna look at what I can do for Oguri.
いつは Here we go! 授業中やってみせます。センター Let's do it!
I remember every run up until this one, I was working with 1 limit break fine motion. This is the first one with max limit break fine motion. But it should be a little bit better.
メニューやってみせます。いつ Here we go! トレンやってみせます授業中やってみせますトレンやってみせますあうゆきかえいつ Let's do it! 授業やってみせます準備は
ここは負けられない
Yes! I'm a winner! いつ Here we go! レッツ 切っていこう。やってみせます。やってみせます。
Oh my god, such a low percentage. Come on, what are you doing?
やってみせます。トレーナーさん、やってみせます。Let's do it! 授業中ビクトリー目指します。
Don't you be lying with those double circles. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Nice.
大金星。準備は
ここは負けられ
Yes! I'm winner! 神の領域へ。一緒に頑張ろう。授業。ハウディトレーナー。 何事も
ここは負けられ
バーン。次のレースも風穴開けます。ファミリー張り切っていこう。10秒じゃやりましょうか。準備
注目の一番人
イエスアイムウィナー。何事ものビクトリー目指します。
Yeah, better not lose when I'm a rank above. Better not. Good.
私たちウィナーです。私一緒に頑張ろう。一緒に頑張ろう。私張り切っていこう。私さ共に神の領域へ。ファミリー張り切っていこう。Let's do it! 先頭
So many friends. I mean, turns into friendship. This is ridiculous.
何事
ここは負けられ
バーン。次のレースも風穴開けます。
At least get speed star, please. Nice.
のんびり一緒に頑張ろう。先共に神の領域へ。何事もビクトリー目指します。止まりませんね。 修行じゃあやりましょうか。Here we go! ファミリーやってみせます。センターを一緒に頑張ろう。私イエーイ共に神の領域へ。うわ、体が動く。
These inspirations are rough.
張り切っていこう。
What are you doing with these low failure chances? You just... if you hadn't failed that last one, we'd be in such better shape.
パワーが出る。
You don't even have any more Ricos. Awful.
共に神の領域へ。
Did this to me last run, too.
足の調子もグッ。
The last run I did with her would have been really good, but she failed like a really low percentage, got practice poor, and then immediately failed to 2% right after. Sabotaged the entire friggin'
こ
run.
こは負けられない一番に。
バーン。次のレースも風穴開けます。
At least we can get a mood up here. Thank you.
のんびり。じゃあやりましょうか。何事ものビクトリー目指します。 のんびり張り切っていこ
Oh, Winter Runner is nice. Thank you. Be nicer if we'd rolled Mile S. I do need stamina at some point, but
う。私
hoping I'd hit something a little bigger there. This will take it.
のん Here we go! の
These turns are rough.
準備は
注目の
バーン。次のレースも風穴開けます。
I can maybe drop Sunday and throw in Biko. And that's probably going to be overkill on speed. But I still have been having issues getting max speed on her. Really want to click that. Her speed is so low. I'm still going to. We'll see. We might get lucky on some speed turns. And also gets us close to a lot of full gauges.
張り切っていこう。トレーナーさん、さあ共に神の領域へ。
I don't know if we got enough turns.
準備は
ここは負けられない。
バーン。次のレースも刀開けます。
We can give it a shot. Swap out Sunday for Biko, even if it's a little bit overkill.
セン Here we go!
I could just hit like 2 double friendship
準備が完
speeds,
璧。
be in a good spot, but with Fukukitaro being a floater, it's extremely RNG.
ビクトリー目指します。私たちもウィナーです。センター一緒に頑張ろう。何を
ここは負けられ
バーン。次のレースも刀開けます。いつ張り切っていこ
I could just gamble on the last turn if it's good speed.
う。期待
You didn't get my LS anyway, so it's not a big deal.
バーン。次のレースも刀開けます。
I'm gonna almost get us to max speed if I can hit that. So I guess we can... It's an exact coin flip, so I'll just send the coin flip. Yeah. Really doesn't matter. I don't think I would use this one without my LS anyways. We really need to hit my LS on inspiration.
注目の
おお、もう少しでしたね。
Now she's in bad mood. She should still be able to win this though with these stats.
まあ次があります。
One with a bad mood.
勝ちは
Come on, you can do it. There you go.
レースも刀開けます。
Yeah, man, we didn't even get tail here. That's a little rough. No corners either. I guess I'll take straights. Awful.
どこの国に行っても負けませんよ。
I feel like with this many speed sparks, really shouldn't be having a problem hitting speed. Was I using a different Condor, maybe? Yeah, maybe I was running this Condor instead. Is there a reason for that? Probably not. Unless maybe I had one that also had some mile stuff on it. That one does not get me dirt B. I mean dirt A. Yeah. This is the best one. I feel like I really shouldn't be having issues maxing out speed. I wouldn't mind throwing in like a power card or something. This one gives stamina bonus, but on its own it's kind of eh. I don't think I have a good power card for this. Power cards are just bad, dude. Really bad. I'm gonna try throwing Biko in, I guess. Because if we can get speed where we need it early, then we can spam power and stamina. And then maybe you get better power bonuses or something. I also don't like throwing in another chain event. It makes it... because we're only really looking for these two. This one is just like RNG Gamba time. We don't need this at all. We don't need this at all. So throwing in another chain event is a little bit... I feel like this might make it too unreliable to be hitting Speed Star and Curvature. I guess I could throw in a... I mean, technically they all have chain events. I think these are just like usually 2. Yeah, I think these are only like 2 chain instead of 3 chain. This one I can at least end on purpose if I want. This one I can't. So this one, you can just block these. I don't think I can end the Biko one on purpose either. The Biko is an incredibly good stat stick. I guess I could try it once, just to see. So hypothetically could borrow Max Limit Break Rico. That might actually be better. I really like the Nature Wit card, but like honestly, I think it might be better to just borrow Rico and throw in like, I guess we could throw Sunday back in. I like Tail. I like that she gives Tail, which sounds bad out of context, but like ramp ups, hints are good. These are, if I can afford them, potentially worth taking. And then Tail is a really good one. I guess if we wanted the Pace Chaser groundwork, I could also throw in Falcon. But I don't like only having the one wit card. And I hate Zero Limit Break Falcon. Zero Limit Break Falcon is... Even Max Limit Break Falcon is... She's such a bad stat stick. Like, feels like a complete waste on a non-front runner. Like, a front runner, it's mandatory. It's like a tax just to get groundwork. But otherwise, I kind of hate it. Maybe that's why I was taking another pass. Do I have one with groundwork? Is that why I threw a different pass on? That last one? That would explain it. Yeah. So I could run this one. Just for the potential at groundwork. There is a mile 3-star here. The stat sparks are really bad. Firm, standard, groundwork, firm here. I don't really like it that much. Is it worth taking this one just for the possibility of groundwork? I don't know. I don't really feel like it. Like it's worth. This is much better. Although I'm starting to think if we take this one, Biko is like mega overkill. Could take a little bit of a weaker wit card like Dober just for the left-handed. It's really like all she gives though. I mean, pace corners wouldn't be too bad. I've been struggling to get corner skills. It keeps giving me straightaway skills. And I kind of want the corner skills. As the other best stat stick for SR is going to be either Tachyon or Daiwa. Daiwa gives like nothing that I care about. I guess Prepare to Pass makes Speed Star cheaper. Preferred position is like an okay recovery if I need one. Stamina to spare too. I guess her skills aren't awful. Yeah, she does give gears. Up-tempo's useless. Rosy Outlook's useless. The rest of them, I guess, hypothetically, are takeable. This is like the only one that is probably genuinely useful, though. Making Speed Star cheaper. I could try that, I guess. Should get better efficiency with Max Limit Break Rico. I really hate the rare one. The rare one just doesn't give enough benefits. You're basically just taking her as a slightly worse stamina card with some other minor benefits. But it's really sad when one Limit Break Tazuna just blows her out of the water. Like, I'm pretty sure Max Limit Break Rare Rico is equivalent to one Limit Break Rico, so if you're comparing one Limit Break SSR Rico to one Limit Break SSR Tazuna, Tazuna is so much better. I'm gonna try this. I think with the extra speed sparks, we should not have an issue. I think I was just praying for groundwork, but it's It's just too infrequent. I'm going to give up on groundwork.
やってみせます。授業中。イエーイ。メニューを。Here we go!
I think I'm also going to prioritize wit a little bit less than I have been. So if I'm at max energy, unless it's like a triple wit, I think I'm going to prioritize anything else over wit. Dang, I've gotten in the habit of just spamming wit as often as possible, and it's starting to become detrimental.
Let's do it! It's a... やってみせますのんびりし Let's do it! 期待にし
注目の1番
Yes! I'm a winner! Howdy! 張り切っていこう
I think we can actually go for it because we cut out some of the other chain events. It ended itself anyways.
やってみせますHere we go! 授業
I don't really want to pop an explosion on guts, but I think it's worth it here. I do want like 400-ish guts. So, alright, we got head on out of it. That was worth it.
Let's do it! トレーニング始めましょうか。 ング始めましょうか。やってみせます。授業中張り切っていこう。はういっかイエーイ。ビクトリー目指します。みんな頑張ったもんね。
I think that's the first time I've ever hit D rank before this race. I don't think I've ever gotten above E.
準備はか。
注目の一番
イエスアイムウィナー。ワン
I think I'm gonna save explosions. Unfortunately, all of these turns kind of suck. Guess we'll just wait.
やってみせます。
I wanna do explosions on stamina and power
ご
only.
めんなさい。張り切っていこう。
Unfortunately, only the one hit level for curvature. Oh, those numbers are
トレ
terrible.
ーニング始めましょうか。のんびりいっかイエーイ。いざ共に神の領域へ。
Let's see how much speed and power we get here with these better sparks.
うわ体がボト。
Yeah, I think we're good on speed now.
あ
I may actually just Rico for this one.
ーファミリートレーニング始めましょうか。何事もの。
注目の一
バーン。次のレースも傘が開けます。いざ一緒に頑張ろう。はあ一緒に頑張ろう。
I guess we'll take the 5 power.
準備は 何事もノープロブレム。ビクトリー目指します。私たちがウィナーです。私張り切っていこう。Here we go。私一緒に頑張ろう。私
I mean, I like the 37. I guess we could pop a 1 explosion. I guess it's fine.
共に神の領域へ。
I really want to be 600 speed coming out of first summer, and we're exactly 600 speed with that.
足が
Actually 615.
来ないで。
But, I mean, the stats are looking good for now. I think it's fine. But I really want to try to save explosions for mainly power. I want the power.
一緒に頑張ろう。一緒に頑張ろう。トレーナー一緒に頑張ろう。重要。共に神の領域へ。何事も。
注目の一番。
次のレースも風穴開けます。私 Here we go。 一緒に頑張ろう。準備は完璧。ビクトリー
Don't you lie to me. Don't you do it. Those double circles better not be lies. Okay, thank you.
私たちがウィナーです。張り切っていこう。
Ooh, the plus 10 all. Nice. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of energy reduction there. Again, worth for firm. That was another good roll. Give me speed start. Thank you. It's kind of a low number. I'm actually just gonna Rico here. It's a little better. Should get another good chunk of speed off of this. That was kind of awful. Actually just gonna rest on this one instead of Rico. Get a little more energy.
注目の一番
次のレースも風穴開けますセンターを
We just go for it. I mean, there's a high chance we just wit Summer. Yeah. Let's take the safe option here. Sure. Yeah, we just want to be 1,000 speed coming out, so that's good. Yeah, we can wit. Yeah.
トレーニング始めましょうか。準備は完璧。
ここは負けられ
バーン！次のレースも風穴開けます。ファミリア一緒に頑張ろう。 ている暇は
I don't think we're gonna be able to finish Rico.
準備は完ビクトリー目指しますやった私たちの勝ちね授業中
Sure. And then we just do power for the last two.
期待にし
ここは負けられ
バーン次のレースも風穴開けます
Or maybe speed if the power bonus is bigger than... Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind having the extra stamina here. It's only a 1-point difference.
Here we go! 期待に
ここは負けられ
バーン次のレースも風穴開けます授業 Here we go! 準備はか
注目の2
バーン次のレースも風穴開けます
Alright, not too bad. We didn't quite hit 900 power. I prefer 1,000, but like close to 900 ain't so bad. Guts are actually kind of okay. The stamina and guts are fine. It's just unfortunate we didn't hit mile A, but it's pretty good. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah. I got some dirt, but 1-star guts and no whites. I think that's better than the other one. I got head on. With the firm conditions, our power is pretty good.
Yes! パーフェクトな私ですお、レースに
See, it doesn't actually force me into...
3人選んでください。はい、タキシャトルで
Just want to compare. Okay, this one did get mile S. It's got the same gold skills. You have a decent amount of more power. Yeah, I think this one's still better with the higher power.
対戦する相手は毎回変わります。エルコンドルパサー、よろしくお願いします。
I could try this Pace Chaser one.
エルコンドルパサー、アクエリアスハイ、マルゼンスキーよ。
I don't like that this one doesn't have gold skills. I don't like that it doesn't have taking the lead. Let's see. Besides the red shift, I don't think red shift does anything for us. This one's alright though. You could try this one. I don't mind this one.
パルコ、ドンマッチャー。
Yeah, this one also doesn't have taking the lead. I'm not really happy with any of the Smart Falcons, but I do want to try one. I think this one's probably the best one that I have right now. Yeah, let's try it.
決定すると次のエントリーまで変更できないのでご注意。ビクトリー目指します。
Sorry, I just got a text message. Alright.
6番大気シャトル3番人気です。6番人気は5番ゴールドシチ
いい感じに気合が乗っていますね。
ー、7番人気4番エルコンドルパサー、8番人気は
Okay.
3番スマートファルコン。
ちょっと元気がないですね。
ここは負けられない1番
That's looking a little
2
spooky.
番オグリキャップ。
実力は完全に上位
Late
ですね。
surgery, yeah, if it hits
可能性
iron.
を感じてしまいます。相
That's
性
scary.
抜群のマイルで素晴らしい走りを期待したいですね。
9番エルコンドルパサー、2番人気です。
一番人気に
I
負け
think
ず
this
劣
one
らず
is
いい
slightly
仕上げ
better
です
than
ね。
mine in
トップスピー
some
ド、
ways.
瞬発力ともにいいものを持っていますね。
Yeah, the Oguri is spooky. No, it's not like, it doesn't have like a crazy win rate. I think the Alcondor Pass is actually a little better. I think we got a chance here at least. I don't know if I looked at the digital, but it's whatever. Yeah, I don't think I looked at this digital.
Headywon ウマ娘たちが全身全霊をかけて臨みます。このレース最も人気を集めているのはグランプリウマ娘オグリキャップ1番人気です。続く2番人気はここまで無敗グランプリウマ娘9番エルコンドルパサー、ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者大気シャトル3番人気です。実力は間違いなく上位です。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了、出走の準備が整いました。スタートです。各ウマ娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
島からダートに入ります。1番スマートファルコンと3番スマートファルコン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。現在最高峰は1番人気の
みんなが待ってる。
We're hitting it early.
パルコだよ。ありがとう、ありがとね。それじゃあ行きまーす。
I think that always happens if there's another front runner.
これはきっと作戦でしょう。彼女には爆発的な末脚があります。
3番スマートファルコン先頭に勝ちました。激しい戦闘争い。1番スマートファルコン並んでくる。外を回って9番エルコンドルパサー、さらには待機シャトル少し離れて8番エルコンドルパサー、そして内目をつきましては4番エルコンドルパサー、さらに外ゴールドシティ、内にはアグネスデジタル、そしてその後ろから行くのはオグリキャップ。大きな木を越え4コーナーへ。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。オグリキャップ。
Are you ready? ここから本当の真剣勝負です。
待機シャトル前を狙っているぞ。オグリキャップ外で足を溜めています。最後のコーナー先陣を切ったのは1番スマートファルコン。400を切りました。まくって上がってくる待機シャトル。待機シャトル飛んでくる。抜け出したのは1番スマートファルコン。だが後続も追いつられ100を通過。待機シャトル
I think Shuttle takes it. Nice. Head on and Divine Might. Stronger than Condor's inherent pass or plancha. I was worried about the acceleration that she'd get from that compared to the inherited version. But we hit head on right when we needed to, and then Divine Might for good measure. Because Plancha's a lot better on Condor than it is when you inherit it. Alright. Looking good so far. I'm worried this Condor may not have enough stamina as a pace chaser. Kind of low power on this Falcon. Somewhat scary Oguri. Awful wit though. I think they went a little too hard on stamina. Honda Civic. Yo, goated username. This is a good build. Front runner, so actually not so good because I don't think she ever hits shooting. So it's just like, why wouldn't you use a character that, you know, actually has a good front skill? But sure, and it's still not bad. I think it'd be better as pace with those stats. This also front. Right, this is a better front at least. Yeah, this is a much better front. Yeah, no, they've both been doing okay-ish. Yeah, I think the Condor is much better. End closer. Alright, we'll have to see how that does. I think that one's new, right? No. Nah, it has not been doing well. I definitely got a chance here. I guess the front-runner shuttle actually could hypothetically hit shooting here. Because there's going to be 3 front-runners that could be in front of her. So maybe it's not actually a terrible build.
3番人気には春うらら、2番人気を紹介しましょう。2大マイル戦覇者、7番待機シャトル。威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘。ここまで無敗、2大マイル戦覇者、1番待機シャトル、1番人気です。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは6番エルコンドルパサー、4番 スマートファルコン7番待機シャトル島原ダートに入ります。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気
みんなが待ってる。みんなパルコだよ。ありがとうありがとね。それじゃあ行きまーす。
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。さあ花に立ったのは4番スマートファルコン。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは6番エルコンドルパサー7番待機シャトル。落ち着かない様子。先頭は変わらず4番スマートファルコン、続いて7番待機シャトル、一番審査6番エルコンドルパサー、4番手に9番スマートファルコン、少し後ろから1番待機シャトル。大欅を越え4コーナーへ。まだ先頭は動かない。これは直線勝負になるか。1番待機シャトル、まだ抑えたままだ。1番待機シャトル、外で足を溜めています。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。最後のコーナー、最初に勝ち上がったのは4番スマートファルコン。400を振りました。飛び込んできた1番待機シャトル、4番スマートファルコン、逃げる4番スマートファルコン、先頭は4番スマートファルコン。これは強い。残り200、4番スマートファルコン、突き放せる。1着は4番スマートファルコン。見事な走りで勝利を手中に収め。
That's 2 W's.
一緒にキラキラ笑って。はい。
And if we can get into Group A on this entry, I'm just gonna send the next one with, like, I don't know, maybe I'll swap out Condor because I think this Condor is just dying from stamina. And then I'll do runs off stream.
目指します。
I'm just gonna no life some rebuilds. But I kind of wanted this to be a little bit of a short stream. I got some stuff I gotta take care of. So it'll be perfect if we can just catch another W in the next 3. Then I don't need to worry about it.
3番人気は
I'd much rather no life rebuilds off stream.
いい感じに気合が乗って
It's
い
a
ま
lot
す
easier to
ね。
focus and it's just a lot less
7番エルコンドルパサー
mentally
ちょっと
challenging
厳し
for
いメ
me.
ンバーですが、健闘を期待したいですね。
The low wit is going to be kind of an issue for you here, my guy. Pretty light on skills, too.
9番人気は6番春うらら。
ちょっと元気がないですね。
I mean, they tried. They tried with Haru, but it's it's really a big ask of a Haru to, like, ever win.
実力は引けを取りません。
As it should be, lore accurate Haru.
5番待機シャトル。
一番
This
人
thing
気こ
is
そ譲り
scary.
ましたが、素質は負けていませんよ。前目につける先行策で勝利をつ
Yeah,
かんでほ
this
しい
thing's
です
real
ね。
scary. With the Dirt S, it's mega powerful. It's a little bit light on skills, but if it hits shooting, I think we're cooked.
4番エルコンドルパサー。5番人気です。
Yeah, I think unfortunately the stamina here I think is not quite high enough. I think she's just short of survival range.
6番人気。3
The
番
uphill's probably murdering her.
1番人気。2番アグネス
Big Guts, a little bit slow. Big Guts is interesting.
A
lot of golds. It's brand new. Nobody's really been winning, but there's a lot of new builds here, so hard to say.
4番人気は1番アグネスデジタル。
That one's a more standard kind of build for her. Yeah, I think this one's probably better than the Big Guts one.
8番人気。9番エルコンドルパサー。
Max speed, max power.
健闘を期待したいですね。
Yeah, this one's spooky for sure. So a little bit light on skills. If it hits no stopping me at the right time, though, that's going to be an issue. Same with acceleration. They gambled on the acceleration. But we do have head-on shuttle, at least.
3番人気。8番大気シャ
So
トル。
we've also got
7
a
番人気。
gamble
7番
acceleration
エ
going.
ルコンドルパサー。
Yeah, this one's also got it with Rushing Gale.
健闘を期待したいですね。
So the Condors are spooky, for sure. But we definitely got a chance. And sometimes everybody just fails and Smart Falcon wins. What I did notice about a lot of the builds here is they're all pretty low wit, so we have the wit advantage for what that's worth.
4と発表された馬場には砂塵が待っています。
馬場が乾いていますから力のいるレースになりそうですね。
1番人気はもちろんこの子、天皇賞馬娘2番アグネスデジタル。続く2番人気はここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者5番大気シャトル。ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者8番大気シャトル3番人気です。下克上は起こりうるのか。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
苦しい戦いを強いられている2番アグネスデジタル。ここからどう出る。芝からダートに入ります。スマートファルコン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立てたのはスマートファルコン。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは8番大気シャトル。
Condor's definitely dead with Rushed.
そのうち並んで5番大気シャトル。5番
I do not think she has the stamina to tank that.
内には4番エルコンドルパサー。外には春うらら。そして内目をつきましては1番アグネスデジタル。1馬身離れて2番アグネスデジタル。意気揚々と先頭を行きます。スマートファルコンどうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
大欅を越え4コーナーへ。先頭は見合ったままこのまま直線での争いに。
Are you ready?
Alright, we actually hit shooting.
真剣勝負です。
大気シャトル前を狙っていると。さあ外から先頭を伺うのは5番大気シャトル。最後のコーナー先陣を切ったのは8番大気シャトル。残り400。
It's looking good. We're looking solid.
だが後続も追いすがる8番大気シャトル。足色は衰えない。100を通過8番大気シャトル。リードは
Alright, that's Group A. Let's go.
8番大気シャトル。
Actually, Condor did not die. She's just not performing that well. But it seems like stamina may not be her issue, because she placed well with Rushed.
次のレースも傘が開けます。
Yeah. So maybe she has another issue. But there's Group A. Let's go. What else could be her issue? Not enough mid-race, maybe. I think having these is kind of helping us a little bit, though. Yeah, I think it's just... But she needs better uniques and a little bit more mid-race. She might be missing It's On a lot as well. So it does seem like this is enough stamina, because if she placed 4th with Rush, then that's definitely fine. So we don't really need to worry about stamina. 500 is fine. So that's good to know, at least. So maybe we work on a Condor rebuild. Maybe prioritize that first, because these two seem to be doing their job. Are we going to have that thing where the race 5 here, Condor's finally going to get a win? That's always what happens. On the last race of the entry, the character that hasn't taken a win yet gets a win. I don't know why. This is a constant pattern every Chammy. Not even gonna look at that. I probably shouldn't bother looking at this one. Yeah, no. Again, not even gonna look. Dirt B, this is such a free W. Do you even proc groundwork? I don't think this procs groundwork. No. This is super free. Yeah, maybe we can get a 5-win sweep. Might get our first podium sweep of round 1 here.
両と発表された馬場には茶人が待っています。
ダート校舎の実力が遺憾なく発揮できそうですね。
人気と実力を兼ね備えたここまで無敗グランプリウマ娘1番エルコンドルパサー、今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。2大ダート戦覇者9番スマートファルコン。さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者待機シャトル1番人気です。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタート。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気待機シャトル芝からダートに入ります。9番スマートファルコン快調に飛ばしていきます。待機シャトル落ち着かない様子。
スタミナを切らさないか心配です。
さあ花に立ったのは9番スマートファルコン。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は2番スマートファルコン、3番手には待機シャトル。1馬身離れて1番エルコンドルパサー、1馬身差3番エルコンドルパサー、少し後ろから8番エルコンドルパサー、内を回ってオグリキャップ、あとは6番春うらら、その後から4番春うらら。意気揚々と先頭を行きます。9番スマートファルコン、どうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
大欅を越え4コーナー。
Are you ready? ここから本当の真剣勝負です。
この直線で勝負が決まるとまだ1馬身以上の差があると、ここから捉えることができるのか。さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の直線コースに入った第1シャトル。抜け出した残り400、前は2人がしのぎを削る。抜け出したのは第1シャトルだが後続も追いすがる第1シャトル。足色は衰えない。100を通過。
Yep, looks like a podium sweep.
リードは2打し、先頭は第1シャトル変わらない。第1シャトル1着でゴールイン。実力を遺憾なく発揮しレースを制した。勝ったのは第1シャトル。
次のレースも飾ら開けます。
There we go. This Condor is still struggling though. Well, let's see. Wait, can we keep with the pattern? Condor wins here. Or we just get angling. The hell?
ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが、健闘を期待したいですね。
Okay. And other than that, this thing's front. Wait. You've got some ideas. I wouldn't necessarily call them good, but I guess we'll see how that works out for you. I guess that's what the angling is about. Front runner Christmas. Oh, goody. Doubt it's working out for them. It did catch a W. Actually, it's better than I would expect. That's interesting. All right. Well, respect for creativity.
5番スマートファルコン、4番人気です。
いい感じに気合が乗っていますね。
This thing's just kind of standard. It's all right.
4番エルコンドルパサー、9番人気です。
ちょっと元気がないですね。
It's pretty good. Probably too much recovery. Yeah, too much recovery. We've learned if 500 is fine on a pace chaser, I think I don't even think he needed any recovery. Maybe one, maybe one white recovery just to be safe. But yeah, you wasted a lot on recovery there.
3番オグリキャップ。
一番人気に負けず劣らず、いい
This
仕
is
上
a
が
lot
りで
more
すね。
normal.
前目につける先行策で
Yeah, that
勝利
was
を
just
掴んで
straight
ほしいです
mid
ね。
race. You did not need to pay for Gourmand though. Definitely not. No, you. This was a waste. You should have just went hydrate. Could have taken double circle winner runner. Yeah. Could have been better.
7番人気は2番エルコンドルパサ
ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが、健闘を期
Somewhat
待したい
solid.
ですね。
Yeah, we've learned now. You didn't need recoveries.
ー。6番人気は1番第
This thing does now.
ライバルたち
This
は
thing
強
needs
力ですが
recovery.
構想を期待したい
I don't know
で
if
す
one
ね。
white will even
相
do
性
it.
抜群のマイルで
That's
素晴らしい走りを期待したいです
Scary
ね。
low for a pace chaser. Dirt B too. I mean, they got good stats otherwise, but that stamina is cooked. Yeah, this is fresh too. I don't think that's gonna catch a W at all. The Christmas So Goody's been doing alright. And the Smart Falcon's doing okay. Did we see that one yet? I think it was kind of standard. Yeah, it's kind of standard.
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。
The double circle corners ain't so bad. No taking the lead. Does have groundwork though. It's alright. If Condor wins here, something's up. Something weird's going on, because it keeps happening where the one character on the team that can't catch a W catches it on race 5. It keeps happening over and over and over and over again.
2番人気はこの子グランプリウマ娘3番オグリキャップ威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこのウマ娘ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者7番待機シャトル1番人気です
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう
ゲートイン完了出走の準備が整いましたスタートです各ウマ娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね
5番スマートファルコンと6番オグリキャップこの2人が競り合っていると
What the hell happened to my Smart Falcon?
期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気7番待機シャトル7番待機シャトル
She didn't get late start, but she definitely late started.
出さないか心配です
Even though it didn't say it.
快調に飛ばしていきますさあ花に立ったのは5番スマートファルコンこのままリードすることができるか2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは6番オグリキャップ2馬身3馬身開いて1番待機シャトルさらには7番待機シャトルすぐに続いて8番エルコンドルパサーそしてその内を回って3番オグリキャップ2馬身差2番エルコンドルパサー大欅を越え4コーナーへまだ1馬身以上の差があるとここから捉えることができるのかこの直線で勝負が決まると
Are you ready? ここから本当の真剣勝負で
7番待機シャトル前を狙っていると7番待機シャトルまだ抑えたままだ最終コーナー最初に駆け抜けてきたのは5番スマートファルコン400を切りました並んでくる7番待機シャトル7番待機シャトル
Shuttle takes it easy.
待機シャトル見事なごぼう抜きを見せる
That's a 5-win sweep. I'll take it.
スマートファルコン先頭は7番待機シャトル変わらないお見事
Yeah, so we gotta do something about Condor. I think it's that she doesn't have enough mid-race. Her positioning isn't good enough, and so she isn't procking plancha. So I think she needs more like late race. So mid-race and late race. That way she's positioned far enough ahead to actually hit plancha, because we haven't seen her proc plancha this entire time. So I think I know what I'm looking for on a Condor rebuild. This shuttle's killing it. I'm happy with the shuttle. Falcon's good enough. She's doing her job. Except there, I don't know what the hell happened there. But it didn't matter. 5-win sweep. Alright, let's see who we want to swap you with.
よろしくお願いします
Well, now we know low stamina isn't that much of an issue. So, let's see, that's the late surger one. You could try this one. Stamina's not that much lower. She might be okay. And it's a little scary. This one's got standard distance. Maybe we try this one. Just get groundwork and tail.
エルコンドルパサー
Let's try this one.
お願いします
I think this one's built for pace, right? Yeah, speed star, yeah.
5レースを走ります対戦
We'll just see how that one does in comparison.
楽しみですねビクトリー目指します
Alright,
の2番人気6番大気シャトル、3番人気5番マルゼンスキー、7番人気4番
There's our first New Year's Haru.
ちょっと元気がないですね。
Now, New Year's Haru is like actually can do much better than regular Haru. I don't know how much better, but I know this you can kind of exploit this skill in a way because it's like it's proportional to the distance from the lead. So there's ways to like exploit that and actually make this incredibly strong. So I assume that that's their strategy with the Falcon. I think there's a way to like separate the pacing a little bit. It might be like instead of shuttle here, you put in like a really crappy end closer or something to like pull the back further away from the front. I think that I've seen like some talks about like some ways to kind of exploit this skill. I don't think it's like super reliable to like actually win with that, but it's kind of a fun experiment that you can mess with. It's definitely a meme build, but I think overall this one is a lot better than regular Haru.
ライバルたちは強力ですが、
So Goody kind of
そう期待したいで
spooky.
すね。最後の直線での粘り強さには
Why you would ever take this though, even if it's the only thing you can afford, it's not worth taking. Yeah, she's missing a couple of decent things. Kind of low power too.
2番エルコンドルパサー、1番人気です。
いい感じに気合が乗っていますね。ダートで
This thing's pretty solid.
期待できますね。
Yeah, it's been doing alright. Look at my shuttle though. Dang, my shuttle's killing it. Surprisingly, this Mono actually took a W. What's the overall ranking for this? It's super new, so it's hard to say.
6番人気1番大気シャトル、
Dirt B, but Mile S probably makes up for it, but your power is a big issue. Yeah, it's a little light.
8番人気は9番スマートファルコン、
ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが、健闘を期待したいですね。
5番人気は8番スマートファルコン。
これ以上ない仕上がりです
Yeah,
ね。
I think I'm happy with this Falcon. Could have higher power. Could have Mile S. I think overall it's good enough. I don't really feel the need to rebuild this one, honestly.
9番人気は7番エル
I'm
コンドルパサー。
curious how you're gonna do. 470 stamina, I think, is pushing it. So this one may actually die from stamina. But we'll see. I think a lot of people overestimate the amount of stamina you need. I've seen some crazy low stamina builds that still don't die, and I've been very surprised. I'm like, how are you surviving with that stamina? But it seems like you don't really need that much. And I think the higher your wit is, the less stamina you need. I think there's like a proportional thing going on with that, so at least we are running high wit builds.
喉が渇いていますから力のいるレースになりそうですね。
このレース最も人気を集めているのはここまで無敗2冠馬娘2番エルコンドルパサー、1番人気です。虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気は秋の三冠馬娘マルゼンスキー。さあ2番人気はこの子、ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者6番大気シャトル。真っ向勝負に注目だ。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタートです。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
8番スマートファルコンと9番スマートファルコン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。島からダートに入ります。苦しい戦いを強いられている。
みんなが待ってる。みんなファルコだよ。ありがとね。それじゃあ行きまーす。
8番スマートファルコン、快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのは8番スマートファルコン、このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはマルゼンスキー。ちょうど 後から行く9番スマートファルコン、1馬身離れて6番待機シャトル、差がなく7番エルコンドルパサー、それを見るように2番エルコンドルパサー、1馬身差オグリキャップ、1馬身離れて1番待機シャトル、外には春うらら、大欅を越え4コーナーへ、勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。6番待機シャトル、前を狙っているぞ。まだ牽制し合っているのか、互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。
ここからだ見せまって
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
最後のコーナー、最初に立ち上がったのは8番スマートファルコン、残り400、8番スマートファルコン、逃げるリードを開いていく8番スマートファルコン、100を通過7番エルコンデルカター、食らいついていくわずかに8番スマートファルコン、8番スマートファルコン。
Close to another podium sweep there. Alright, so this Condor does not die due to stamina issues. That's good to know.
みんなも一緒にキラキラ笑ってはい。
Yeah, nearly a podium sweep. If Shuttle had hit shooting, that would have been a very easy podium sweep there. Okay. So this Condor actually works. Good to know. 470 stamina with no recovery, you're fine. It's fine. People saying you need 600. Psh, get out of here with your 600. I'm seeing a lot of Dirt Bs. I'm surprised people can't get Dirt A at this point.
ライバルたち
You
は
haven't
強
been
力ですが
farming Dirt
構想を期
at
待
all?
したいですね。
3番エルコンドルパサー、4番人気です。8番人気は2番大気
You think you took enough
ちょっ
gold
と厳
skills?
しいメンバーですが健闘を期待
That's
したいです
freaking
ね。
wild. They had to have hit Fast Learner. There's no way you afford that without Fast Learner. Although their stats are a tiny bit low, maybe they took a bunch of extra races too. But I think even with extra races, you need Fast Learner for that. That is not happening without Fast Learner.
2番人気は1番オグリキャップ。
いい感じに気合が乗って
You
いますね。
think you got enough recovery, my
相
guy?
性抜群のマイルで
That's funny. You didn't need to take any recovery. Look at how many points you wasted. Sad.
3番人気9番スマートファルコン、9番人
Is
気
this just free?
7番
This is
エ
free.
ルコンドルパサー、4番
This is so free.
晴れ渡る空の下行われる東京レース場ダート1600アクエリアス杯、9人の馬娘たちが挑みます。人気と実力を兼ね備えた2大ダート戦覇者スマートファルコン、今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。ここまで無敗、秋の三冠馬娘1番オグリキャップ、スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負ってここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者5番待機シャトル、1番人気です。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気5番待機シャトル、芝からダートに入ります。スマートファルコン快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はスマートファルコン、単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は7番
Now
エル
look
コ
at
ン
this
ドルパサ
massive
ー、
blob of pace
その
chase
後ろに並んで
here.
5番待機シャトル、1番オグリキャップ続いている。とどめをついて4番オグリキャップ、さらに6番待機シャトル、内には2番待機シャトル、その外並んで3番エルコンドルパサー、2馬身3馬身開いて春うらら、意気揚々と先頭を行きます。スマートファルコン、どうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
大欅を越え4コーナーへ、この直線で
They might suffer from success here.
先頭からのは5番待機シャトル、5番待機シャトル、ここで抜け出した5番待機シャトル。
The shuttle misses shooting.
最後の直線コースに入った5番待機シャトル、このまま押し切れるか。残り400、5番待機シャトル。
Yeah, but we got head on. Yeah, Plancha and head on. We're good. Some people say head on as a gamble. I think head on is very consistently extremely good.
他の馬娘たちをねじ伏せ
I think it's much less of a gamble than something like Gale. But you saw that other Condor proc Gale, like right at the beginning. I don't think I've ever seen head-on proc at the beginning. Alright, how is it worded again? Yeah, it's a late race. So like honestly, head-on is not a gamble in my opinion. It's an extremely useful skill. I've heard some people say it's a gamble. I don't know where that comes from. Doesn't seem like a gamble at all. It basically acts like homestretch haste, but kind of better. It might depend on the course though. Maybe on some courses. Oh my god. Maybe on some courses it's more of a gamble than others, but here it seems like it's consistently amazing. I'm not even gonna look at that. It's pretty mid. You think you got enough stamina, my guy? What the hell? With the recovery? What the hell is this? This thing's gotta be recycled from, like... What was the last long? I don't remember what the last long one was, so that's gotta be recycled. Wow, they really gamble. They acceleration and rushing Gale. Straight descent is useless here. Low wit on a Christmas or Goody is never good. Too much stamina, not enough power. No. Have you even caught a W with that? I'd be surprised. It's new. Yeah, they're not having a good time here. We're having a great time. The podium sweep? Maybe? Solid. I'm getting another 5-win sweep? 2 in a row?
ここは負けられない1番人気2番大気シャトル5番人気は1番オグリキャップ。
まずまずの仕上がりですね。この子の鋭い差し足が
Not
炸
bad.
裂するか期待しましょう。
8番人気9番春
Ooh,
うら
they
ら
tried.
ちょっと
Oh, they're
厳しい
really
メンバ
trying
ー
with
です
this
が
one.
健闘を期待したいですね。
Man, on any other character, this would be like really scary. This was on like a digital or like an Oguri. Oh my god, imagine this on an Oguri would be so scary.
4番人気は8番スマートファルコン7番エルコンドルパサー3番人気です。
このメンバーの中でも見劣りしない仕上がりですね。
2番人気は5番大気シャトル。
一番人気に負けず劣らずいい仕上がりです
Lone
ね
Wolf.。
相性抜群のマイルで
A little bit light on skills overall, though.
4番スマートファルコン9番人気です。
ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが
Shooting on a front?
健闘を期待したいですね。
7番人気は3番オグリキャップ。
まずまずの仕上がりですね。
It's again, it's okay. Nothing crazy here.
1番人気2番大気シャトル。
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じて
Yeah, a
しま
lot
い
of
ます。
new builds. Nobody's taken any recent W's except for
勝利を掴んでほ
us.
しいですね。
Except for us.
ウマ娘たちが全身全霊をかけて臨みます。3番人気にはグランプリウマ娘、7番エルコンドルパサー、2番人気を紹介しましょう。ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者、5番大気シャトル。さあ今日の主役はこのウマ娘を置いて他にいない。ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者、2番大気シャトル、1番人気です。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。さあゲートが開いた。
Yeah, finally the late start on Falcon. Doesn't seem to have affected her though. She does not care.
スマートファルコンで4番スマートファルコン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。芝からダートに入ります。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気2番大気シャトル、8番スマートファルコン。
みんなが待ってる。みんなファルコだよ。ありがとね。それじゃあ行きまーす。
先頭は8番スマートファルコン、単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは4番スマートファルコン、その後ろに6番エルコンドルパサー、後から2番大気シャトル、その外並んで7番エルコンドルパサー、その後ろに5番大気シャトル、そしてその内からいたのは3番オグリキャップ。2馬身3馬身開いて1番オグリキャップ、そしてその後方には春うらら、大欅を越え4コーナーへ。この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。2番大気シャトル。
Are you ready?
This could be another podium sweep.
真剣勝負で
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。最終コーナー先陣を切ったのは8番スマートファルコン。400を切りました。並んでくる2番大気シャトル、2番大気シャトル。
I think Condor missed Guancha for some reason.
抜け出したのは2番大気シャトル。だが後続も
Oh, the Oguri's a little spooky.
2番大気シャトル。
We got it though. We got it.
1着でゴールイン。実力を遺憾なく発揮しレースを制した。勝ったのは2番。
バン。次のレースも飾らなきゃ。
Shuttle's been catching big W's. Look at this win rate, dude. Dang. One rebuild, a single rebuild, and we end up with just this cracked horse.
友情団結勝利です。
Finally, the triple shuttle.
1番人気2番大気シャトル2番人気
Derpy.
大気シャトル
一番人気に負けず劣らずいい仕上がりですね。前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね。
8番
Another New Year's Haru.
7番人気です。
ちょっと元気がないですね。
I mean, there's ideas. I think probably didn't need this at all. You may not even need this.
5番人気7番エルコンドルパサー
Derpy.
6番エルコンドルパサー3番人気
This is looking like another free W.
5番アグネスデジタル
Pace Chaser. Alright. Pace Chaser Digital I can respect. Fantasy Pass I can respect. This is a medium skill, my guy. Yeah. I can respect the pace. Nothing else about this. What the hell is the speed too? Ew, no, this is free. This is so free.
4番エルコンドルパサー
This is so free. Why would you ever run her as a
厳し
pace?
いメンバーですが、健闘を期待したいですね。
No. Tether. These are all like recycled from mediums. Siphon? What? Him brain don't work right. Him brain do not be working correctly.
3番大気シャトル6番人気です。
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したい
Which
で
is
す
strange
ね。
because like this build isn't half bad. I mean, it's
素晴らしい走りを期待したいですね。
compared to these, it isn't. I mean, it's bad, but it's not these bad. Very strange.
2番大気シャトル1番
Yes, it's looking very free.
7番人気
Not good, not good,
春うらら
not
3
good.
番人気
Definitely not good.
エルコンドルパサー
Not
9番
good.
人気
Not
4番
good.
エルコンドルパサー
Or probably the better out of the other
3
friggin'
番大気シャ
6 that
トル
we're looking at. Jesus. Has anybody managed to catch a W with any of these? There's no way, right? The Haru. The Haru. Out of everything, the Haru. Alright. I think it's 2 5-win sweeps in a row to close it out. Unless somehow the Haru pops off.
輝く太陽の下に開かれている東京レース場。亮と発表された馬場には茶人が待っています。
ダート校舎の実力が遺憾なく発揮できそうですね。
3番人気はこの子です。ここまで無敗グランプリウマ娘6番エルコンドルパサー2番人気を紹介しましょう。ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者9番大気シャトルスタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負ってここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者2番大気シャトル1番人気です。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気2番大気シャトル芝からダートに入ります。スマートファルコン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのはスマートファルコン。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は7番エルコンドルパサーアグネスデジタル並んできた。そしてその内から行ったのは2番大気シャトル6番エルコンドルパサー5番手後から4番エルコンドルパサーそしてその外を回って3番
We're about to suffer from success if, okay, there we go. Yeah. You need to pull ahead a little. We're gonna pace down.
ありがとね。それじゃあ行きまーす。
少し後ろから9番大気シャトルそしてその内から行ったのは春うらら意気揚々と先頭を行きます。スマートファルコンどうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
大きな木を越え4コーナーへ。この
Alright, now we're in the clear.
決まるとまだ1馬身以上の差があるとここから捉えることができるのか。各馬娘一段となって団子状態の大混戦。
前に抜け出し とは容易じゃなさそうです。
最終コーナーを曲がって最初に立ち上がったのは
The Haru's trying.
400を切りました。
The Haru tried.
2番大気シャトルスマートファルコン。先頭はスマートファルコン。これは強い。100を通過スマートファルコン。足色は衰えないスマートファルコン。リードは1馬身2番大気シャトル。食らいつい
The Haru tried.
スマートファルコン。2番1着でゴールイン。勝ったのはス
Yo,
マートファルコン。
good effort.
ライバルに打ち勝ち見事大きな1勝を手にしました。
みんなも一緒にキラキラ笑って。はい。
Almost a podium sweep that Haru managed to pass us. I think the Haru took third, right? Yeah. Impressive. Impressive. Well, that's 2 5-win streaks in a row. I think that's the first time I managed that. At least it's been a while. I might have managed it like really early on in like Taurus or something, but it's been a long time since I've seen that. Alright, so we went from Struggleville to 10 wins in a row. I'll take it. This rebuild shuttle. First try. This just worked out perfectly. And you would look at this and be like, that's not a lot of stuff. But she's killing it. Look at that. A single race. We didn't get top 3. 6 first place. 60% win rate. We'll see if that holds up tomorrow. And definitely round 2. Round 2 I think is going to be a little bit different. Unfortunately, this PASA just was not functioning. I think this is the one that we're running right now? Yeah. It's doing slightly better. This one also just not functioning at all. I think I'm pretty sure not enough mid-race on them. Falcon's doing her job. Falcon's doing a really good job. So I'm pretty happy with her. She doesn't need to really be insane. So I'm trying to work on a better Condor, I think, is the plan right now. I'm happy with Shuttle. I'm happy with Falcon. I'm happy enough with Condor, considering how good Falcon is, but I think we could make a lot better of a Condor. So I think I'll probably work on that off stream. Let's see. I mean, I guess I could do some more runs. Let me see. Let me see what I can throw together. We gotta load up the glue truck here. We got transfer request, so that works. Oh wait, we can multi-select now? Hang on. Oh, that's nice. Good quality of life. Is that all I got for now? I think that's all I got for now. Probably get rid of some of those other crappier Condors, but it's good enough for now. Alright. Changing gears here. On to PASA. Yeah, I think we could live with that. I don't know if I even really need Rico. I guess it just means we can basically only, if we're not hitting speed or wit, we only hit power. We just ignore stamina. Because this will round out what we're looking for. Because obviously 470 with no recovery is working fine. That's extremely easy to hit. So we can try this. I mean, what are her bonuses again? Yeah. Yeah. We should be good with this. Okay. So I think I'm gonna take a quick break. And I was planning on doing runs off stream, but you know I don't mind just spamming a couple of runs here at the end. I'm gonna be doing it anyways. Sometimes I prefer doing it on my phone, but you know what? We'll just do like at least 2 or 3 runs. So I'll be back in 10 minutes once I get music going. Just get this set up. We could keep going with the Champion Jockey soundtrack. Alright. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Let's get back into it.
私が世界最強になるためのウルティモトレーニングを始めましょう。いきますよ。
See if I get as lucky here as I did with that shuttle.
練習です。トレーナーさん、賢くなります。
You know, he started 2 months ago. That's a little rough.
エル、
Gonna be missing a lot of really important cards.
賢くなります。
Though honestly, you can do alright with just like SRs.
エル、賢くなります。
And eventually the cards do power creep, so just gotta stick with it. Roll on the good banners. Get all your SRs to max limit break. Eventually there are going to be cards that kind of surpass what we've got now, but it's going to be a bit.
エル、いきますよ。 私が賢くなります。 最いきますよ。 飛び立つ。 張り切っていこう。上々。賢くなります。 エルのエル入場。 エルコ、
注目の一番
世界最強はそうエルコンドルパス。 早く張り切っていこう。 賢くなります。
Honestly, if you're willing to put money into the game, the Fine Motion banner that's on right now is worth rolling on.
賢くなります。 最強。
Just know it does take like $600 to max limit break a card.
エル入場。
Sometimes more if you're really unlucky. But I'd say like 600-ish on average.
賢くなります。 もっともっと。どうして。
Dang, of course she fails the 12%. Practice perfect? No. Unfortunate.
レーニング始めましょうか。少女
Maybe a good Rico turn. Yeah.
さあさあと
God, I missed Tazna.
エルの一緒に頑張ろう。
Speedstar? 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 Dang.
共に神の領域へ。
Missing Speedstar really sucks.
張り切っていこう。上手。一緒に頑張ろう。
Don't you lie to me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Alright, good.
私たちの勝利ですよ。 エル、一緒に頑張ろう。 共に神の領域へ。
Fast learner would be nice.
いよいよ。
ここは負けられ
世界最強はそうエレファントルパサー。トレーナー練習です。
I'm just gonna try to get fine motion friendship. She's taking forever.
トレーナー張り切っていこう。力が溢れ出しそうです。
Mile S, huge.
もっともっと走っ
Do any of Rico's dates heal conditions? Because Tazna has 2. I really miss running Tazna.
張り切っていこう。エルコ
Get rid of this stupid 2% failure rate.
ここは負けられない。
ファイト優勝快勝エル圧勝。
We rolled firm. Good, good.
いよいよ。
注目の一番
ファイト優勝快勝エル
better not lose. You're a rank above. You better not do it. Don't you do it. Alright, solid.
私たちの勝利ですよ。厳しく張り切っていこう。以上。エール入場。厳しく張り切っていこう。もっと練習で
One turn away.
もっともっと走りたい。エール入場。
Nope, no chain.
注目の位置。
世界最強はそうエルコンドルパサー。もっとトレーニング始めましょうか。さあいきますよ。もっと一緒に頑張ろう。
Finally, emotions and friendship. And let's get the three hints. Nice.
エール一緒に頑張ろう。飛び立つ順練習です。
I guess I should be taking that because it can randomly cure, but
いよいよレース
old habits die hard. Do I believe that?
エール
I don't believe it.
エール
I think this is cap.
出走です。
Told you.
私たちの勝利ですよ。 飛び立つ
There's a lot of unity. Yeah, sure.
トレーニング始めましょうか。 エール一緒に頑張ろう。
Not quite. It kind of is though sometimes.
飛び立つ練
Honestly, this entire scenario is just massive gambit. Bro, can I get some people on speed? What the hell? Why is Kita-san going on vacation? Oh my god, where's my spot? I'm just gonna do non-friendship speed because we got an issue. There we go. Kita-san's still on vacation though. The floater showed up. At least we're getting some speed on Inspo. I think less than we were with Shuttle. Yeah, definitely less. This is crazy. Of course, when it gives me Mile S, then it scams me on speed. Yeah, we're not too far off actually. I usually like 900 going into summer. And we can just get our mood up for summer. I was hoping I'd hit the shrine, also get rid of practice 4, but that's fine. Of course we get a mood up right after. Whatever. It's fine. We can still max out speed here. Just take the safe option, because our rank is going to be good enough. You know, let's rest, get rid of practice 4 finally. There we go. Okay, we're still looking okay. Usually I like to come out of this at 1,000. We're only a little bit behind. Yeah, that fixes it. We should be able to max out speed. Nice, hit the 70. Now take the energy, we don't need stamina. I think honestly we're looking okay on speed, so I'll take power. I got max discount and prepared to pass and no speed star. That's so sad.
最強張り切っていこういる
注目の一番
ファイト優勝大賞 L アッションいよいよ出走私たちの勝利ですよ。飛び立つ一緒に頑張ろう。いよいよ
ここは負けられ
ファイト優勝大賞 L
I think we might have done it again, where the first run is just like, it's looking pretty good. It's unfortunate that we missed speed star, but like everything else is working out perfectly. Yeah, I guess if we wit here, we'll max out speed. Can do the last turn on power, whatever it gives us, or if we get a really good speed turn that gives us more power. We really don't need more wit. Let me see, are we guaranteed maxing out speed anyways? Plus 15. I think we're guaranteed maxing out speed anyway, so maybe I should power twice. Yeah, I'm gonna power twice. We're gonna hope for a good explosion on power.
ここは負けられない。
ファイト優勝大賞 L アッション L 誰にだって
Yeah,
負
we
け
max out speed for sure. I think it's probably good enough. Yeah, it's fine.
終点 L パーフェクト
We, I think at like 950-ish, so that's pretty good. Max speed, 1000 wit, 950 power. Stamina's more than good enough. Guts is like a little better than the minimum threshold. So we're really just missing Speed Star, and I think that's it. We didn't get tail either, just a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, we're a little bit light on skills here, unfortunately. But we could just gamble on Gale. Maybe we'll just gamble on Gale. I think that's fine. Maybe just hit firm here as well. So we're looking pretty good. I think this is usable.
注目の2番
ファイト優勝大賞 L アッション
Yeah. Honestly, it's like too much stamina. I could probably drop Rico. It's kind of overkill. Could even do competitive spirit, because that will be activating most of the time. Get a good chunk of power out of it. I'll consider it. Could even do like that. I think we will gamble on Gale. Focus. Maybe not. It's a little expensive, honestly. Still unprepared to pass. Acceleration might not be too bad. Mid-race acceleration is usually kind of meh, but for her, we need her to be kind of towards the front, so that could kind of help with her mid-race positioning. Ignited speed does too, but it's kind of pricey. I've got Pace Chaser Straights. I think we can afford this and Pace Chaser Straights. Wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, I don't hate it. I do not hate it. Terrible sparks. But Mile S, really good power with these two. Just a little bit light on skills. I would have really liked to have Speed Star, but we do have Prepare to Pass at least. I would have liked Head On as well. Speed Star and Head On would make this like perfect. I would have just dropped these for that. Maybe even drop like probably Ignited Speed. Yeah. Yeah, be one to drop that, drop those. Speed Star, Head On. But, you know, it's hard to get everything to be perfect. I forgot we didn't do our Valentine's Day thing here. Maybe we could do Dober. Because it's basically just getting a voice line. I also get McQueen. I do like McQueen. I think Dober has like the most ASMR voice. Until Austin Machon. Austin Machon has the most ASMR voice in the game. But Arden's pretty close. Let's go Arden. I think I forgot yesterday, so I think I missed one.
Happy Valentine.
You literally just get a voice line and a toughness 30. Really? Really isn't much. I think we'll save Ayabe for tomorrow. So I do kind of want to end things a little early. I have to go walk to the store, and it's already almost 11, so... And I'm just going to Sev, so... I mean, they're open late, but I don't really want to be walking around at, like, midnight. Even though I do live in a really safe area. It's across the train tracks. The other side of the train tracks is a little bit sketchy. It's not bad, but it's a little bit. Just a little bit. So I think I will start a run in the interest of toughness efficiency here. Do I even care about rebuilding Pasa at this point? I kind of want to try out the one that we just built before I sink more time into her. Who else do we need? Like, we kind of got our team now. I kind of want to wait until round 2 before I try to rebuild anybody that we already have. I guess it could get a better Smaru. I think Smaru does have a lot of potential over Falcon. if you get a good build going. It would either be Smarro or Digital. Or I could still try to do Late Surge or Passa. Yeah, maybe we'll do Late Surge or Passa, because we can keep the same parents here. And there's a good chance of, if I keep doing runs, we'll eventually get Plancha from the grandparents. Because I did want to try a Late Surge or Passa. So we could try Fantasy Passa. I have her outfit swap because I think the Fantasy outfit's kind of lame, but this would be Fantasy Passa. I'm going to try a little bit of Fantasy Passa. Rico is definitely overkill. So we could borrow Max Limit Break Tazuna. But I think I'd rather run my 1 Limit Break and... well, let's see, we're doing Late Surge. Actually, no, that's perfect. Yeah, we do Nature. We do Nature for sure. And then, I guess we swap out you with Taz. Yeah. I think I'm okay with that. What are her bonuses? 15%. A little bit of Guts. It's about the same. Just less wit, tiny bit less speed, but not like a lot. Yeah, I think I could work with that. So, I'm gonna do this run off stream. Just want to get it started for toughness reasons. But I think I'm good streaming right now because I gotta walk to the store, and then I gotta do some stuff tomorrow. And I don't want to be up too late, but I probably will spam some runs before I go to sleep. I also want to try to, I want to get some stuff done tomorrow, and then also try to squeeze in some hours on Marathon. So, I'm gonna see if I can make that work potentially. You know what? Let's. Yeah, I kind of like having the Mejiros going. I guess we could swap out Ryan. You know, almost all the Mejiros going. Let's throw Ayabe. Where's Ayabe? Ayabe, where is Ayabe? There she is. Let's throw Ayabe in here. I've been rocking Arden for a while. Highly recommend, by the way. There is a really cute doujin, not that kind of doujin. Just a regular fan production doujin called Ayabe is Suki. Look it up on like manga decks or whatever. Ayabe is Suki. It's mainly Ayabe being a cute tsundere, but there's also like other like waifu scenarios of like the trainers being married to the different umas. It's really cute and funny. And then as long as I'm shouting out doujins, Your Shadow Tracin, one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. So Ayabe is Suki, Your Shadow Tracin, and another good one is, I think it's Call Me King, I think is what it's called. It's a King Halo one. It was a little bit like darker and more serious, but it's really good. So Ayabe is Suki, Your Shadow Tracin, Call Me King. Highly, highly recommend those three. You can find them very easily if you just look it up. So with that, I think I'm going to call the stream for tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow with day 2. And we'll try out some of these new builds. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications because I'm a little bit inconsistent. Usually start about 6 or 7 PST. Except on Thursdays, I usually take the day off, or sometimes I'll stream at like 9 p.m. PST. So, And I think next week, Tuesday, I might actually be taking the day off or be streaming late. So, that's again, notifications help. And I may be filming some more figure content soon, but no promises. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, for day 2. Until then, bye.
カレンさんは変。アラーム音がうるさかったから起こしただけなの。